Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to your June monthly reading. You know, there's a lot going on in the world this year, so I was nudged by Spirit to begin these monthlies again, starting last month in May, and I'm excited to see what June has for us as well. Now, included in these readings, these videos, I also have what I call the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month. It's where I give a high-level overview just to what of these astrological energies that Spirit wants me to share. And then I also will have some intermittent videos here and there throughout the months, just talking about different kind of astrological aspects and retrogrades, different things like that. And that way we can maintain our most zen as we ride those astrological energy waves. Now, these videos, these readings, are for whatever or wherever these zodiac sign appears in your chart, whether it's your sun sign, your moon sign, rising sign, Mars, Venus, wherever. And here's a quick reference of what planet generally rules over what area of our lives, so you can see where this reading can most impact you. And these monthlies are going to normally be out about 2 weeks before the beginning of the following month, so you can make the most of the astrological energies. Alrighty then, let's take a look at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of June. All right, let's start by looking at the energy that we're coming into the month with, whatever's already existing. So Pluto is in retrograde, and Uranus, Neptune, and Chiron are in their pre-shadow to their retrograde, which means we are already beginning to experience those energies of their retrogrades, but at a less intense level. I do have Zen-ergy videos already for Pluto and Uranus, and general information about retrogrades if you want to check out my Astrological Zen-ergy playlist, which I'll have listed in the description box of this video and also linked at the end of the video. I'll be releasing a video about Neptune and Chiron retrogrades in the very near future as well, and that'll be available in the playlist. So, you can see here May 14th through July 16th, I'm calling launch time. Not lunchtime, but launch time. And that's when all the personal planets are direct, and the personal planets are the ones that are within the astrological belt, meaning Mercury, Venus and Mars. And they are direct. And so when our personal planets are direct and not in any shadows, it's a great time for launching things, because as the tide is outgoing rather than incoming, it's easier to launch things. If you try to launch a boat while the tide's coming in, it capsizes and you have to invest so much energy to get anywhere, and it's not very productive. But when the tide's going out, it's like, woohoo, it's very easy for us to flow outwards. So from May 14th all the way through July 16th, we are within this launching time, so we can take advantage of that ease of moving things out into the world during that time. And then on June 6th, we go into the Gemini new moon energy. Now, Gemini's, it's a mutable air sign energy that moves quickly. So when the moon moves into this energy, it can seem a bit more restless than other signs, and it can ignite a desire for mental challenges and mental stimulation. You may have an unknown desire, like where is this coming from? Why I want at least two of everything, because Gemini's the twins, right? So we have this desire, two or more. It's a great time for communication, being an air sign. And though you may feel a little scattered, you also have the ability to find the best shortcuts around things or through things. So make sure to check out the Pick a Card when it comes out before the new moon, because it will talk about how to make the most of the 10 new moon wishes that we get for every new moon. And then June 20th, we move into Cancer sign season. It's It's a cardinal water sign, bringing energy that's good for beginning things, which flows very well with that launch time energy of the personal planets. Ruled by the moon, emotions are highlighted, amplified, and even exaggerated, and it rules over the home and the family. So that'll be the theme, a lot of what's going on from like June 20th to like July 20th. This energy brings in a great opportunity to transform lower vibration charged emotions to higher vibrational emotion. And remember, whatever we focus on expands, so whatever emotion we choose in each moment during this time will grow and invite more of it into our lives. Now, Cancer season also rings in the summer-winter solstice. So June 20th is the winter-summer solstice period. Summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and winter solstice in the southern. And this means we'll be experiencing the longest day of the year in the north and the shortest day in the south. It's a time of extremes, death, and rebirth in a way. So say goodbye to a long period of self-reflection as we have an opportunity to put what we've learned into action. We wake up more or we go into hibernation, depending on what energy we connect with on which hemisphere. I'll also probably be putting out some solstice separate readings for the 3-month period. Then on June 21st, the day after, we actually have Capricorn full moon happening. And this is the moon at her most organized, practical, and businesslike. It brings out the energy of duty and caution and pessimism. You know, future goals are highlighted, so we're very motivated for our future goals. It's a good time for organizing, systematically tasking. I love that. I'm a Capricorn rising. I can get into task mode. And focusing on doing the work. Any area of our lives that feels scattered, disrupted, or disorganized can use a dose of this energy to transform it into forward progression. And then lastly, we've got June 29th, Saturn goes full retrograde. Now, we've spoken about the Saturn energy already because we talked about when it went into its pre-shadow. And so in the introduction video about retrogrades, you can learn more about that. It's when we covered the Mercury and Saturn retrograde energy. So that'll be in that playlist I mentioned earlier, and you can get more insight into that energy. All right, so those are the energies that I felt led to share that we'll all face as a collective. But of course, depending upon your individual birth chart, the impact can vary by individual. You know, we're all an amazing soup that has flavors that are like activated differently when they react to the different astrological energies that trickles upon the earth. All right, now let's see what messages Spirit has for you through the Oracle and the Tarot. What I do here is I take a tarot deck, and this month I am using this beautiful The Wandering Star by Kat Pierce. Actually, I was reading the book that came with this, and she's actually also a recording artist, so you can check her out too if you'd like. But I take this as this tarot deck, and I take a major arcana and separate it from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And we'll look into it. This will be the overall energies, and then we'll take a look here at each of the 4 different areas we experience as human, and then pull some oracle cards as well. So let's get into your reading. All right, Scorpio, this is your reading for the month of June. We're going to start with the major arcana to find out what overall Spirit wants you to know for the entire month of June. So we'll give these a little mix here, and we'll start there and then pull some oracle as well. All right, so for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know? What's the overall energy? Nope, none of those two. It felt torn between them, and that means that it wasn't those. Let's see here. What's the main energy they want you to know about? Okay, this is the one here. Yeah, temperance, balance, patience, I love the alchemy that's coming in here. It is, things have been slowly expanding. It's alchemy where going back and forth between the two cups. It starts off as a base metal, and each time it goes back and forth magically between the cups. It's, turning to gold. Eventually, it will turn to gold. So I like this progression. Continue, patience. It's unfolding. Trust the process a bit. We'll also pull here from the magic of the unicorns deck and just find out what else they want to know about this temperance. We'll get a feeling here. Is it more patience, or you have been patient enough, or is there more to happen here? We'll take a look. All right. You want this one right here. And you got pure intention. And you've got the find clarity, surrender your ego. Okay, yeah, so that seems like it's going to be a little bit longer here with that energy. It's, pretty much telling the ego to chill a little bit, because the ego is the one that's like, come on. Creator, spirit, they're like, we're eternal. What's the rush? But our ego's like, oh my God, we're only here for some amount of time and we need to get there. It's all about rushing time because there's validation of our worth that we've attached to the timing of something, right? So it says climbing the spiritual mountain is a sacred quest, so it's important to be very clear about your intention. Dedicate yourself to achieving your goal with integrity, honor, and kindness. Surrender your ego and make sure your motives are totally pure. When you let go of your desire to be right and your judgment of others or yourself, you open up to the beauty of the journey, of the process, right? As we approach the new golden age, the opportunity for enlightenment and ascension is greater than it has ever been. The universe may place challenges and tests in front of you, and you must pass them to reach the top of the mountain. However, your light is bright, so your unicorn is stepping forward to help you on your way. Ask it to guide you and impress you with the choices that will keep you firmly on your highest path. It will increase your desire to do what it is for the greatest good and nudge you towards your true destiny. Keep your eyes firmly on your goal and you will succeed. When you choose this card, unicorns are reminding you that you have everything you need within you. When you set a pure intention, unicorns enable magic and miracles to happen. To find clarity, find a place where you can be undisturbed. Close your eyes and breathe in and out of your third eye. Invoke your unicorn and sense or see it in front of you. Tell it that you are ready to follow your spiritual path with integrity and joy. Feel your unicorn touching your forehead with its horn of light and ask it to help you be clear about your direction. Your unicorn places a ball of diamond white light over you. Relax in it for as long as you can. And then your unicorn is guiding you in the right direction for your sole purpose. Prepare to move forward. The affirmation here, my unicorn lights up my path and I walk it with integrity. So you are able to move forward here once this turns to that golden path. And that happens with clarity and being clear on what your intentions are and where you want to head, what you want to do. So I like that. So we dive into the minor arcana here. We'll see how this applies to each area of your life here. Starting with the fire element, which is the wand suit. This is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, your energy, overall energy, spiritual energy. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your energetic adventure during the month of June. So Scorpios, all right off the bat here. You got the Three of Wands. Yeah, so you are changing directions here. This is with new information. You are changing and going in a alternate course, and with the binoculars you're seeing things more clearly, you're gaining this clarity, and because of this you're realizing, okay, some of what you were doing was for humans, was out of fear, was out of ego, but you're readjusting, realigning with this new information that's coming in here. I like that. So you're not afraid to alter course and go, you know what, this is not for me anymore. I've learned what I needed to learn from it, but now I'm ready to scooch into something more in alignment here. We're also going to look at the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. And let's see what they bring in here for you. So for Fairy Wisdom, all right, there it is. You got the Moon Secrets. So here are secrets being revealed to you, this 29 coming in here. So there is some, this clarity, the hidden things that were missing before, and you have this, the moon always brings in this, the unknown, the secret, but she's also Mother Luna, so she does it in a way that is in, I don't know, just in a gentler way, right? She's not aggressive like the Devil card or Capricorn Saturn energy, the grumpy old grandpa who teaches us things. This is the nurturing who nurtures us and nudges us towards this, not shoves us toward it. This is about cycles, which we've talked about. Trusting the cycle, trusting the unfolding here. And it says life is all about cycles. Creation depends on cycles. The cycles that create life on Earth are meshed with those that create and run the universe. We are all aware of the moon's cycles and the effects that they have upon life on the Earth. And from our tides to our reproductive cycles, the moon has great influence upon our lives. For certain, the universe also has many other cycles that influence us. Everything in existence is cyclic in one form or another, or it could not exist. Cycles bring order to the universe and to our lives. There's a reason and a season for everything. Everything must happen in its own time. A cycle forms a cycle. A cycle forms a circle, which symbolizes continuance of cosmic energy flow. The energy that animates each of us is never ending. It was in the beginning and will ever be. It can change forms, but it cannot be destroyed. Learn to know the cycles that affect you. Sense them. Pay attention and notice all the cycles around you in your life. The seed that sprouts and grows has a cycle. Day and night are cyclic. You breathe in and you breathe out. What all these cycles tell you is that there is order in the universe and there is order in your life. You just have to acknowledge the order and follow it and flow with it. Don't fight it. Know that when you relax into life, things begin to work more smoothly as you're no longer fighting against the universal energy patterns, but moving with them. The fairies invite you to celebrate life's cycles today. So trusting the cycles, trusting the flow is very important here. And then trusting that if this alternate opens up where you can take it and follow that flow. Don't try to, keep going in the direction that you were. Now we move into the next suit, which is Earth. It's the element of Pentacles. It's the only one that's about the outside world. This is your energy that has to do with energy, inward energy, and then we have thoughts and emotions. All that's on the inside. This is the outside. So this is the other people that are on stage with you, your props, including your body. So this will be what Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of June. So for Scorpios, what would you like them to know about their physical adventure? All right. I do want this one here. Okay, so get the Seven of Pentacles. Last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruits. Another patience here. And they're like, trust that the outside world, it takes time. We change from the inside out. So you're doing a lot of interchange. It'll eventually make its way to the outside world. But a lot of this is about, again, trusting the process, the patience of the situation here. We'll see what else here with this little deck that we have with the Palo Barberi unicorns. I probably totally murdered his name. My apologies. But let's see what they want you to know about the physical adventure that's happening. All right. Nope. None of those. So what else for the physical adventure here for our Scorpios? Okay, here it is. And you've got the not a raven, it's an omen. Signs. Beautiful card here. Card number 11. So, of course, we often see 1111s, the famous number, repeating numbers that tell us signs, give us signs, right? So the transformation energy of this card says, a raven flies overhead with grace and a calling, hearkening you to heed the messages and signs all around us. Transfixed by her graceful flight, you suddenly realize a transformation has occurred from mundane to magic. This is the raven unicorn bringing you an omen and sign of things to come. Take heed. Meditation for this card says the raven unicorn appears to you with a scroll in her talons. Unravel the scroll and receive a message, an omen from beyond that which is readily seen in this world. And you get to intuit and see, what is that when you open it up? What is it? What's the sign? What's the message they're giving you? The affirmation for this card, I follow the signs and omens all around me. There are guideposts for me along my journey, like the clarity coming in. The action is turn off your cell phone for a few hours or even a full day. Gasp, right? It is time to receive messages the old-fashioned way by homing pigeon. I don't know. Not texts or posts or inboxes or blips and beeps and lights. The messages that can only be heard in the heart as raven's wings take flight. Wow. Yeah, so definitely this stepping into this clarity comes here as we step back. Secrets are being revealed. I kind of feel here too, trusting these moon cycles, we do go into a different moon energy every 2 to 3 days, and following that, whether it's something that you look at online or if you purchase a little book. I have this things start falling down all over the place. Avalanche of books. This is I do the daily planetary guide by Llewellyn's, and it's cool because it gives you all the different cycles. It gives you a bunch of information, even in a little ephemeris in the back for the year, and weekly updates and everything like that. But when you pay attention to the moon cycles and the moon's energy, also it's like a little forecast. You understand what energy that you're interacting with, and you can alternate or alter what you're doing and how you're doing it based on the energy too. So very helpful there. And then we move into the element of air, which is the suit of swords, which is our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our attitudes, our expectations. And this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of June. So for Scorpios, what would you like them to know about their mental adventure? Okay, no, not those. All right. It's this one right here. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. So every, knight has a quest. This knight, quest after the Ace of Swords, clarity, trying to see things from a higher perspective, and from the capital T, truce of unconditional love. It's double-edged. It allows you to cut away the small t truths that are rooted in the fear of losing conditional love. So, that energy comes in there with this search, this pursuit. So you are trying to find clarity, trying to understand things from your mental perspective, and that's good. It does give you understanding, and then when it sinks into the heart, we'll see here if it sinks into the heart. But if we get into our mind enough, eventually it'll sink into our heart, and we're like, okay, I get it. We go from knowing it to knowing it, right? And this is the pursuit of the knowing it that's coming in. We'll look here at the wisdom of the elders oracle here. See what else they want you to know about this mental adventure that you're having here in June. What else about this clarity that you want? All right. It's this one right here. And we've got the Milky Way, the spirit road. So the connection to the spirit world and the understanding of where it's really headed, what is going on here. Got the 37 standing out to me, which 7 and 3 is 10. I know I'm good with my math. Endings and beginnings. Let's see what energy comes in here with the spirit road. We'll open it right up to it. Star stories, that's our mindsets. This is the stories that we apply to things. But star stories are a heavily embedded aspect in indigenous culture, and there was an awareness even centuries ago that the night sky was a window and a connection to alternate realities and to the spirit world itself. We are a small piece of the universe's expansive nature into our home within the Milky Way galaxy, which we share with billions of stars and countless more moons and planets. Our star, the grandfather sun, resides at the center of our planetary system and is the heart of all ceremonies within indigenous culture. These ceremonies showcase a depth of knowledge and wisdom and highlight the importance stars play in the daily life of indigenous people from around the world. In the Mi'kmaq culture, it's M-I'-KMAQ culture, the Milky Way is viewed as a spirit road for our spirits to venture out and reconnect to the other side, and as a way to re-enter life in the form of reincarnation. We experience self-expression and soul growth through our life experiences, continually returning to a physical form on Earth and possibly on other planets. The endless cycle is reflected through our many lifetimes, through the cyclical nature of the heavenly bodies above us, and through their orbits within the cosmos. When we are alone standing outside among the stars, we can take time to wonder about what is out there and what other people and what our place is within the universe itself. If you've drawn the Milky Way card, it may reflect on sudden insights about past lives or coincide with strong feelings of deja vu that feel divinely guided. It suggests that now is the time to see and accept the bigger picture of your current reality. Rather than dwell on feelings of helplessness or feel bogged down by the weight of your concerns, remember that you're made of stardust and are a sacred piece of the divine nature of the universe. Wow. So all of this hidden things that are coming in here. The moon is like the subconscious energy, the clarity of things coming in. Past life information is stored in our subconscious, which we're about to look at in our emotions, our emotional area. And I feel like some of this that's coming forth, some of these things that are being shown to you, these omens, this temperance, things are going slow on purpose to bring forward these things so that you will experience them. Otherwise, you'd just be, focused on go, 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 go. But with these things kind of slowing down, it's giving you an opportunity to really connect inward here. which takes us into the water element, the suit of cups, which is our emotions. That's our subconscious, but mainly our emotions. And we'll see here what Spirit wants you to know about your emotional journey during the month of June. So, and this, of course, is your element. So nothing to be afraid of here. You're like, yeah, this is where I live. Yeah. And so you have this one here with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the emotional confusion. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the sevens that are coming in, which this does tell you. Normally, this is about emotional confusion and some different things. But I feel like with all this talk of past lives and hidden information coming forward, I feel like part of what's happening here is you're feeling these connections to places, to eras, to races, nationalities, experiences, and you're realizing that there's all these different lifetimes you've lived. And that is it helps our little inner self when we're in a rush mode. When we start remembering and start getting information on past life information, then we're like, I am an eternal being. What is the rush? And I like that. They're like saying here, these remembrances, this, information that's going to be brought forward to you here in the month of June, that as you get more information on these past lives, it allows you to have patience with the process and go like, yeah, what's the rush, right? Right. Then your last card is going to be here is the Oracle of the Unicorns. And since it's your last card, at least for this reading, it can either be more information on your emotions or it can be a wild card with whatever else Spirit wants you to know about the month of June. So for Scorpios, right, here it is right here. Yep, and you got partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. Of course, you've got beautiful support team on the other side, but this can also include, of course, the humans, which are a little more harder to find faithful. But I feel like you will at least find one or two close individuals here. But I feel like the majority is that you're going to know these individuals that are friends, family, whoever. I feel like your awareness of past life energy and past life connections really comes forward to where you suddenly feel like, wow, there's new feelings between me and this person that weren't there before. This is interesting. And it's because it's coming up from a past life. I like that. So this card encourages you to reach out and connect with trustworthy people who can work with you or support you and build your dreams. Trying to do everything yourself can hold you back, and you could free up so much time and energy by gathering help. You could be stuck in a creative blind spot that someone with fresh eyes would easily see a solution to. Perhaps you're spending too much time cleaning and doing the laundry when you could be writing your book or launching your business, right? And I do feel here, like with this delays, that if you do open up to this individual, one or two individuals that are coming in, this will give you that fresh pair of eyes and give you some good points of view around it. Of course, you never have to take any advice that you don't want, but that's just, they'll be just available to you. You may be in need of a life coach, an angel investor, an assistant, a personal trainer, an accountant, a business partner, a nanny, or even a cleaner. You know which area is draining your time and energy. So start making inquiries and look for someone who will love to help out or be hired by you. When you do find possible candidates, be sure to trust your intuition on whom to take on. Ask for references and testimonials, but always go with your inner voice and the person whose energy feels best. These unicorns know that partnerships make life more easy, fun, and magical. Delegating the tasks that drain you will free you up to step further into your brilliance. It is your time to shine, but you need a team behind you in order to soar to your next level of success. So yeah, definitely gathering these individuals. Feel like you will, again, have these past life connections that you'll recognize within individuals. But I feel like there's so much around the clarity of what you're really wanting, things that are coming to the surface. Big part of it is past life connections, past life partnerships, where in this lifetime you guys have agreed to be support and not be romantically involved much. There might be some that you are, but it's a win-win kind of situation that comes in here. So I love this month for you. I feel like it is this, trusting the process, trusting the cycles, knowing that things are going to come up, and as they do, you don't have to jump and solve things 6 months in advance. You just can focus on what needs to be done next, what needs to be done next, what needs to be done next. Sometimes it's boom, 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 and then other time it's a long time in between have-tos, and then you get to do the could-dos. So I love this energy for you for the month of June, and that's what they have for you, almighty Scorpios. And if you're interested in more messages of love from above, there's a few things you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you enjoy these videos. It also tells YouTube that you do, and they will send you more similar content. Other thing that we can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go into the settings and select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel, plus when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, if you like or share any of my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become one of my YouTube channel members. Doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well, so you can be part of the love tsunami. And if you are interested in doing any of those things, inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information, answers, any other kind of things for your life, I do offer a variety of services, including personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through your wonderful monthly adventure, remember, every second of every day of the month, and of course your entire life, you truly are unconditionally and eternally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. And we'll see you soon.